is there's a massive sort of engineering project going on right now involving the Red River in the Fargo-Moorhead area. And so many calling it the most fascinating project actually taking place across the country. So you can imagine that got our attention. So I wanted to bring in Jason Benson. He's the executive director of the Metro Flood Diversion Authority. Jason, thanks so much for being with us. A lot to discuss here.
Hey, appreciate you having me on today. Yeah, it's a great project, and it's going to provide permanent, reliable flood protection to the Fargo-Moorhead area for long term.
Okay, let's jump right in here then. So we know that the Red River is unique, especially in comparison to what people might typically see in other parts of the country, which has led to a high flooding risk. So maybe just first start by talking to us about the Red River itself and maybe the flooding impacts that it has had over the years.
Yeah, so one unique thing is that it flows north. So it goes through Grand Forks and then up to Winnipeg. And so Winnipeg actually has a diversion project that they built in the 60s. It's very similar to this project. So I've gone up and toured that several times. And when we look at changes in whether the climate or just hydrology, in the last 30 years, we've had 7 of the top 10 floods of record happen. So really, these big floods keep happening more often. And so we knew after the 2009 flood, which was our flood of record, and then the 97 flood that really devastated Grand Forks and East Grand Forks, that we needed to do something bigger, something permanent, that we didn't have to worry about sandbags and clay levees and constructing them in a snowstorm in early April like we've done in the past.
Yeah, Jason, you just mentioned some dates there. I mean, 2009, I think the most recent that just stuck out. So have these conversations been going on for years at this point, or what just made you guys say, you know what, it's time?
Yeah, so after the 97 flood, seeing what happened in Grand Forks, we started developing a long-term flood plan. And then with the 2009 flood, it really exceeded what we ever imagined for flood crest. And so we knew we had to do something bigger. And we started looking at this diversion option. And really from about 2011 to 2021 was all the design, the background, all the permitting. As you can imagine, being on a border with 2 states, 2 counties, multiple cities, multiple federal agencies, this took a long time to get it all put together. But with the Corps of Engineers, they started constructing in that 2021 timeframe, and then 2023 or 2024, so just 4 years ago, we started construction on the diversion channel itself. And we've been able to get most of this construction done now in the last 4 years, which is just massive in scale. We're moving 60 million cubic yards of dirt, which is the equivalent of about a hole 60 feet deep, 1 mile by 1 mile, and then taking all that dirt and then piling it on the next mile over 60 feet high. So it's a tremendous amount. And for all your viewers down in the Twin Cities area, our diversion channel is 30 miles long, and then the southern embankments, the dam structure, is 22 miles. It's the equivalent of jumping on I-94 at the Rogers exit, driving to the 494 split, then taking that all the way to Bloomington at the 35W interchange. That's the 30-mile channel, and then continuing on 494 all the way up to the Woodbury 494, 694 split. That's the 22-mile channel, our southern embankment. So, when you look at it, it would wrap 2/3 of the way around the Twin Cities metro if you extended it end to end. So it is really one of North America's largest big construction projects right now. We've got a number of extremely unique features. We have 2 tributary rivers that cross the diversion channel, because the diversion channel is about 30 feet deep, and these tributaries are only about 15 feet deep. So we have to carry the natural rivers over top of the diversion channel. And there's only a handful of these structures anywhere in the world, but none are in a cold environment. And so we actually have to have them warmed in the winter. So we have heating coils at the bottom of the channel of that concrete overpass to take those waters over, to make sure that it doesn't freeze up in the winter.
Wow. This is, I'm tired just listening. Oh my gosh. But I love how you put it into perspective, just for people in the Twin Cities to understand how far and wide this goes, right? And when I just listen to you talk, I'm just thinking about how many people are a part of this process. And I'm imagining that you have to sort of split this into phases, right? It's such a massive project.
Yeah, so it's a $3.2 billion project, which includes the construction, all the land acquisition. And so we've broken the project into two main components: the southern embankment, which is the dam structure, and that has large gates on it to control the water on the Red River, as well as a tributary of the Wild Rice. And the Corps of Engineers is constructing that. They're constructing that with $750 million of appropriated funding through Congress. And actually, they've been doing great. Bloomington-based Ames Construction had the contract for the three large gated structures, and those are almost all ready to be turned over to us for operations and maintenance. And the Corps of Engineers is actually ahead of schedule and under budget on their portion of the project. The 30-mile diversion channel, which includes 19 bridges plus the two aqueduct structures, that's all under about a $1.2 billion contract through a private-public partnership, which it's the first of its kind anywhere in the U.S. for a flood control project to use this private-public partnership model, and the first of its kind for the Corps of Engineers to be part of as well. And so what that did was it really locked in our price and locked the construction in starting in the fall of 2022, so that we knew that this fall they would be getting near completion. And we're going to wrap this up this fall to be able to have an operational project if we needed it for next spring. Next year, we do expect to have a handful of cleanup operations going on and mitigation and other works. But again, next spring, if we have a flood event, we'll be able to use this project to protect the community.
Yeah, and that's what's most important. You talk about the community, you talk about businesses, and everything in between. Jason, we appreciate your time. Running out of time here, but we really appreciate your time. But what a fascinating project that you guys are working on, and I mean, shout out to all of you guys for it's sort of a all hands on deck sort of situation, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. So, Jason Benson, the Executive Director of the Metro Flood Diversion Authority, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Of course.